Leading off this Wednesday morning, we got a fun story. It was a lot of fun. Alberta leads new poll on if Canada should become 51st state. Now, we're all familiar with the president had said at Mar-a-Lago that perhaps Canada should become the 51st state. And we all know our president is just saying words just coming out of his mouth. God bless him. But as you go into the numbers, 18% of Manitobans in Saskatchewan and 19% of Albertans would like to become the 51st state. That's 1 in 5. If you round up, that's 1 in 5. Think of that. 1 in 5 Canadians in the provinces of Manitoba, Saskatchewan, and Alberta want to become states of the United States, which is just crazy. This is just crazy to think about. But when you are a province like Alberta and you are taxed the way they are for their energy, because Alberta is a huge energy exporter to the United States and obviously to the rest of their own nation. And Manitoba and Saskatchewan are the breadbasket of Canada, of the world. Of the world, North America, that is part of the North American Great Plains, and we feed the world. And you've got that Midwestern common sense. Yes, it's Canadian Midwestern, but it is Midwestern common sense. And I find that just amazing. And you go through the numbers, and it's certainly by no way anywhere close to a minority in the majority. I'm sorry. And this is for Schmitz and Schmigels. But as you look through the numbers, 13% say yes in total throughout Canada. 82% say no. But as you go through the numbers, Manitoba, Saskatchewan, Alberta, and even BC in at 15%. This is just insane. Ontario, Quebec. The Quebec one is, I think, a little misleading because Quebec has often had a separatist movement and they want to become their own nation. It's just crazy. And you look at the numbers and how they break down. And the men are 19%. The men are 19% in favor. It's just crazy. It's just insane. Oh, Canada, we love you so much. If you're going to change a little more towards the liberty-minded. But obviously, this is not going to happen. And this is just political leveraging that the president was, words falling out of his mouth. He's just saying something to kind of tweak Trudeau a little bit. But that little tweaking literally became a poll. And where is this from? According to a newly released poll, a new Ledger poll. So Ledger, the national demographics breaks down with a higher support among men, 19%, compared to 7% of women. Alberta leads the country with the question, followed by Manitoba and Saskatchewan. Trump reportedly made the comments on November 29th during a dinner with Prime Minister Justin Trudeau and other government officials at his Mar-a-Lago resort in Palm Springs. Trump also anticipated to visit Alberta next summer when prominent world leaders will gather in the province for the 51st G7 summit. Ledger polled 1,520 Canadians between December 6th and December 9th to find the results here. It's a legitimate poll. It's a legitimate poll. Canadia, we love you. Come a little bit closer to the Liberty side, but I don't think we'll be incorporating any Canadian provinces as states anytime soon. But it is an amusing poll. It makes you chuckle. And it makes you laugh a little bit at the way the president just flippantly has his diplomatic approach. It was a joke. It was a joke. And it becomes a poll and a legitimate news item. And the next thing you know, there's literally news articles in Canada with legitimate polls by legitimate polling firms about a joke the president made at a dinner at the Mar-a-Lago because he just wanted to tweak Justin Trudeau just a little bit. Just a little bit. You gotta love the man. You gotta love the man. How he does things are his own way. Are his own way. Our relationship with Canada is strong and steady. We love our Canadian neighbors down here. Definitely in Minnesota, we love our Canadian neighbors. We see Canadian plates all the time. We see them all the time. And I expect that we'll be seeing Canadian plates for years to come. They won't be American license plates. The president is an amusing fellow. It's just amazing to think that no matter what the man does, it becomes a news story. He just can't help it. He just can't help it. He makes news by accident, simply yucking it up with Justin, with whom he says he has a good relationship. And don't worry about the tariffs, Canada. Don't worry about them. He just wants you to strike a deal. If you strike the deal, there will be no tariffs. The art of the deal. That's who the man is. And part of that art of the deal is saying that Canada will become the 51st state. He's an amusing man. He's half stand-up comic. And I hope people see it that way. Like and subscribe. Have a great day. Thank you.